Hey, you folks. Hey, I'll get you something in a little bit, okay? I gotta do some work. Love you. Hey, folks. We're live. Avery, close my door, baby. Close my door.
What?
Can you close my door, please?
Okay. What did you say about the news?
I'll have to do news a little bit later, okay?
Okay, I'm leaving.
All right, love you. All right. Let's get things going here. Voila. All right. So there's some things on Twitter. And check the Discord here before we get started. Go. Let's drop in the YouTube link. Excuse me. So I'm now on day 3 of medication for my throat because talking has been rough. I went into the doctor's on Monday. So I've been treating it for bronchitis here. The doctor said it was either bronchitis or pneumonia after not having my voice for, I think it's been like 3 weeks now. So, but yeah, hopefully it will get better. We will find out. But in any case, all right, let's drop in here. Boom. Blue sky. Still intrigued by blue sky. I'll repeat, this was a great stream. And I'm looking forward to doing some follow-up stuff with it soon. Me and Mike actually got a chance to talk about that earlier today. So we'll drop that. Let me just copy and paste what's in here. Boom. Where's Discord? There we are. Let's drop something in here. I'll actually put an event here too. Might be cool. Drop it in. In the future. I don't know how long I'll be here. We'll say 8:30 for now. Pretty much it's going to be until I get a call from my son. He's going to need me to pick him up here after work. I'm very proud. He's having his first job right now. Okay. What do we need? There we go. Events there. Let's just go ahead and start it because we're live already. There we go. Cool. All righty. I will say one thing for Discord. I am continuously impressed by the tasteful use of animations that they do. It's very nice. All right, let's see. We'll pull up this and we'll talk about stream notes because this is like 11/27 part 2. And this is like the last mile. All right, so let's start here actually with the goal, and we'll talk about where we're at. So our goal here is we're going to have an MVP. 100% ready to go. So no testing framework yet, but I want to have and actually publish to NPM on the stream today. The version, I think we'll probably call it version 2.0 here. So we'll launch it as that. And we won't include anything for a testing framework. Depending on how things go, I'd like to get that in, but we'll have to look at like Friday for that because I'll be off tomorrow. So we'll figure that out. And I think once the MVP is in, I'll have the bandwidth to be able to do that. Because really after today's stream, it should be on NPM. And yeah, we should be able to, we should be in a position where if something happens, then we'll just be fine with where we release. And I want to do like a blog post. Excuse me. I do want to do a blog post and a video on this to just announce it releasing. I want those to go out on Friday. So that'll give folks enough time to just have it, I guess. And we can go from there. I'd also really like to get the starter in some specific people's hands, just to see if there's any adjustments they would recommend. I am not up to date, for example, on what's the hottest TS config right now. I'm pretty sure TS config is just whatever, very minimal right now. Excuse me. But I would love to be able to have someone just review those things and just give it the thumbs up, ready to go on that. All right. So pretty much how do we get there? We'll talk about that next. All right. So first is we got some bugs that we identified in the earlier stream. So first bug is so the package, the package JSON I believe we fixed already. It's not so much that, it's that the plugin, the NX plugin rather, the NX, we'll call it the NX project graph. Is not exported correctly after generating. The other project there was, I believe it's just as simple as a missed escape on a new line, but the utils.ts file is malformed. So that should be an easy fix. Let me see. I'm going to pull up the one we generated earlier today, just to look to see what else. See if I can jog my memory here. Just look at the Git to see what else we needed to do. Oh, we do need to give these things. So these things we all need to set for things to be working. I believe use inference plugins we won't need. Let me try that real quick just to make sure. I try with that NX reset just to be safe. But I think we're fine not using that. Yeah. So use inference plugins. That's really just to turn on or off our first party plugins that use inference. They don't require that to be on for us to be able to use our own plugin. I'm fairly certain that's where things are at. Cool. Eric, what's up, sir? Welcome to the stream. Aside from my voice, it sounds like I'm sick, and I probably am, but I feel great. So I'm just looking forward to a good stream here. All right, so we'll add need to add, to add to next.json. So let's use the daemon process. False. And default project to AOC. Okay. I think let's take a look at the one that we generated earlier. This was the mistake I mentioned earlier. So obviously we just weren't escaping properly in the code generation script. And yes, there's the comments we need to fix in the file template. Let's get that. That's probably an escape problem too, actually. DS file code has unclosed comment. All right. So we got these things lined up. Let's knock them down. So I have to save there. And I pull up another repo here. So many different windows to manage when we were making this kind of stuff. That's fine. All right. Wait, where am I? Wrong one. Let's make sure we're in the right. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at what are we doing here? Oh, okay. This is just, I've got a bunch of stuff in here that I've never committed. That's all right. We can clean this up later. I want to just focus on getting this piece in first, or getting these bugs addressed. So first one is the NX project graph is not exported correctly after generating. So let's look at where we're doing that. It should be here. So, excuse me. I feel like there's supposed to be a way for me to take this and plug it in somewhere else, because this is actually a template that we're using. I'll have to ask Jason about this later, closing up some of these other windows. But for now, we can actually just do create nodes v2, or rename this. It's kind of like that. And we'll call this create nodes. I'm not actually sure what it should be, but I do know we can just do like this. and it will build to the correct thing. I just I'm lacking on what actually the typing should be on this to be explicit and to give us like that type safety. Let's take a look around here in the public API. Excuse me. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because hopefully we're giving, well, a lot of the desire with the tutorials is kind of like to remove the magic and remove things just clicking. But there is something I think that's really cool that happens to like engineers and a lot of this like thought work, which is when you like really grasp something, like when you fully gronk the situation. And I love that word, gronk. Things just start to make sense, and being able to share that and like communicate that, like what's going on to cause, you know, if I can inspire that in someone else, that's actually really fun for me. So I'll take it as a compliment, Eric. If it's not meant as one, let me know, and I'll rephrase. But okay, let's look at this. Okay, yeah, it's definitely create nodes v2. I wonder why I wasn't getting that. So we'll just call it that. Why is this not? Okay. There we go. Now we're happy. All right, let's try to build this. We're just going to take a look inside of the disk to make sure it's being exported the way I want now, which again, I think like before was actually okay. I'm just not aware of how to like wire that up correctly. So we want plugins and dynamic tests. So this looks right. So this should work now so the plugin should be able to register. So as we're in, so we can knock this one off. We'll go down the line. Utils.ts file is malformed. So that'll be in our script here to actually create it. I think actually it might be in, yeah, it's going to actually be a generator here. All right, so let's go to the utils. Utils file. And this should be as simple as just adding an escape. Yeah. There we go. We'll need to get some verification on this. So I'll give it like a dash so we can make sure we verify it. But this one we were already able to verify, so that's why I gave it an X. Let's adjust the nx.json file. That'll be in the generator as well. I imagine we have like something to adjust the nx.json. Hey. What?
The password.
Oh, okay.
Hi, everyone.
I'm streaming right now, so they can see you over there. Let me put this in real quick.
Hi, there's a person working here.
Calm down.
I want to be in a video. I know you love all of us.
Sorry, I'm getting attacked by my children and their friends right now. There you go, Ben.
Thank you.
Close my door, please. Thank you. I have never used Go. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I really would like to try it, but yeah. And yeah, Eric, I mentioned earlier, they're treating me right now for bronchitis, but they told me it's either bronchitis or pneumonia. But I've had my voice like this for like 3 weeks now. So yeah, that's cool. Python, I do not like. I actually got started when I got into coding in Python. I like SQL quite a bit, but Python, I've gotten to a point where I think for me, I just don't understand it. So it's very frustrating for me to work with it. So I don't know. I probably need to just learn it better and I'll like it. We eventually on stream, I'd love to get us to doing more AI stuff because I'm really interested in that. I think Python's actually pretty popular language for that. So, all right, let's see. I don't think I have any function right now that is touching the nx.json. Well, I guess this one's touching it. I think we'll just change this function to like make changes to nx.json. We can go from there. Make changes to nx.json. Excuse me. So next we need to add use daemon process and default project settings. Those should be easy. So we'll just say current dot use daemon equals false assignment content. There we go. It also has go. 1 hour seems really, really quick. So I'd almost be interested if there was one that's like Go for JavaScript developers or Python for JavaScript developers. That would be really, really cool for me. Just because I feel like I'm so invested in JavaScript right now. So that's really cool. I'll have to check out Alex Mux at some point. That's awesome. All right. So we'll do that. And then current content dot. Okay. Creepy Copilot. Very creepy. You must have just seen I touched over here. Oh no, I probably just read I didn't know the name. It must have excuse me. It must have seen just me editing that markdown file over there. Still wild though. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Cool. So let's come back to the stream notes. This one we do need to verify still. I'd love to just have a test suite here, but I want to speed up to the MVP rather than going on that. Last one is here. This will be in the generator too. So we just need to make sure we close that comment. I think this is an escape issue too. Let's see. Tills file, create puzzle part. Yeah, it's not even an escape issue. It's just a I'm dumb issue. All right. Let's give this a dash. We can go ahead and publish it now. Let me make sure my local registry is running before we go. Yep, we're still in. So we'll just go ahead and publish. So the way we're wired up is going to make sure we run the build if we need to. Let's see. Oh, yes. I'm being explicit right now with my versions. I'm doing that I'm just going to keep doing that for now because we're just going to blow away these versions anyways because this is just for versions on my local registry. So we'll just hit that real quick. There we go. So another shout out real quick to my company NX for this killer task manager, task running. I love this stuff. So it was kind of hard to see, but I told NX to run publish on all the packages in this project. And because of the way we have it configured, NX knew to always run the builds first before that. It actually was able to run a lot of these things in parallel as we went. So I don't know, it's real cool. We can take a look here at NX Cloud. It's just going to give us like a heads up view of what's going on here inside of like those publish commands. So super helpful here, expanding those things out. And I wanted to make sure, excuse me, this is always a little nerve-wracking when you hit publish. I wanted to make sure we are hitting that local host, not just like embarrassingly publishing things to NPM. But there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and CD out. Let me make sure we're going to blow away my previous attempt. So that one had the bugs in it. But let's bring in that previous attempt. I just want to make sure we're not losing anything before we blow it away. Just to double check. It's just formatting that we mentioned. That's here. That's there. That's there. Okay. That's good. Goodbye, former AOC. There we go. And now, is it up here somewhere? There it is. Just be explicit on the version here. I need to make sure. Well, I just need to make sure that when we publish it, it gets the latest tag. I'm actually intrigued about that a little bit. We'll add that to the stream notes here later. But for now, yeah, let's just focus on the bugs. Make sure we knocked all those out. Put it in AOC. Okay. All right, new window real quick. Let's make this big enough for the stream. Okay. So things I want to check here. I want to be able to share day 1A. Okay. So if we put like some data in here, I want to make sure we're logging it out. Cool. And then so here I'll do sample there. And now I just want to test out real quick. I want to test out adding in a dynamic different data set. Okay, so here I want to do example. Okay, that is what I hope to see. So just sanity checks are done. Let's take a look. Utils, we know this is working. I saw that this was working. Let me make sure that these aren't in, but I'm pretty sure those are working just by virtue of the task completing. Okay, all there. Intrigued by this. Why do I have 3? Oh, because I just touched the data. Okay. All right. We are working now. I'm happy to kind of publish here. Let's just think about things just a little bit first. Let's call this like prepping, I guess. Prepping the release. I think one thing we definitely need to look at is the README. Just we'll give that a once over to make sure, people, once they have it, I want to focus that README on giving people what they need to just run the thing. I'd love to include like some links to the video we're going to release on Friday. So we'll just, we'll kind of leave room for that maybe. But that's one thing we'll need to do. I'm thinking if we'll have to adjust versions in the template repo package.jsons. For publishing to actual NPM. So far, we have been publishing these just to a local registry that we're running on my machine with Verdaccio. So it's literally just a registry we have running on like a local host port. And that's actually really nice because now I can like mess around and actually publish stuff as much as I want without fear. Ideally, we'd have a whole end-to-end suite here. But like I said, I want to kind of rush this thing to MVP tonight so we can get this published. I don't want to have that be a blocker right now. Let's see. I think one thing let's use PNPM over NPM a bit faster. Goodness. Sorry. Okay. Trying to think anything else we need for the release. Let's take a look at what we generated, just see if anything stands out. I would like to do aliases. So maybe instead of day 1A, we can do just NX 1A. It should be that hard. Let's just add that in. Anything else to prioritize for release? Let me just review the current version we're at to make sure we're using the latest NX stuff. Let's go to 1.3 for use the latest patch. Excuse me. Oh, I actually need to do that here. The template generator. Anything else? Okay. I think that's it. I think I get those and I'm happy. All right. So let's go ahead and blow away AOC here again. And let's jump into, well, we can just CLAL this now. So here's our generator. Let's go to the README, where we generate the README, at least inside the generator. All right. So I want to blow this entire piece away because I want this to be specifically for hello. You need noodles?
What?
You need some noodles?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
What?
here, stay with me. Let me get this done.
Okay.
I'm going to do this next checkbox and then I'll take a little break and get you some noodles, okay?
This was a second ago. Dad,
Yeah, baby.
for some reason, the Tower Story just posted a video a minute ago.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Nice.
What?
Can you go close the door for me, please? Okay?
What?
Can you go close the door? Thank you.
And Dad,
Yes, darling.
hopefully, when I was about to click on it, it said 35
Nice.
seconds.
How do I turn on wrapping? What did you put on me? A bunny.
That was from the house, the last house.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I told that you. I think you had to pack this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, cause I told Noah when you guys were packing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right, let me finish this. I think I'm almost done with this checkbox. Escaping is hard.
What's a baby box? What is this?
That's me. We're streaming right now.
What does that mean?
That means everyone can hear you. And you're
Oh.
going on YouTube right now.
So if I yell, they can hear me.
Yes. So don't yell. Good. That's not right. Did I call it sample? Actually. Let's take a look at the generator. Oh, I'm in the generator. Pull some parts. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Let's say hey, baby, that's too distracting. Here, go watch your video. We're almost done with this checkbox. Okay. Doing this is not what I want at all. That was frustrating. Copilot getting in the way. I wonder. I just want to get to the end of the line. I'm just doing it again. I don't want it. I didn't want to actually fill it out. So that sucks. All right. Anyways. Avery. Don't boost my chair. Two parts. this template, we call it part A and part B. Provided for you. As well as a matching set. Data. .txt files. Can run these. Usually part B builds. So part A. Obviously, it makes sense. You can just continue to create solution in part A files and work on there, ignoring the part B files. Let's actually do this. We'll add this as an alias too. There we go. X. A. All right, let's add that to the stream notes. Let me check this off. Let me get this girl taken care of real quick so she can leave us alone. All right. There we go. All right. We'll be right back. I'm just going to stop my cam for a bit. Catch y'all in a sec. All right, we're back. I'm actually going to put a dash here so we can review this later. Let's take a look at this. I'm just going to prioritize these real quick. Let's do this one next. Let me check my phone here quick. So my oldest son is working at his job right now, so I'll have to go pick him up in a little bit. Sounds like usually he's off by 8 on a weekday. He works at a pizza place. I told him probably the day before Thanksgiving, no one wants to cook. So I'm sure there's a lot of people getting pizza today. So as I expected, he's going to be later just because they got more orders coming. So I won't be surprised if he's got another hour yet. Anyways, so update to the latest NX version. That one should be easy. Let's see. So let's go to here. I wonder, I bet actually the best way to do this is just let's migrate latest. Oh. In the wrong directory. Cool. So that should give us what we needed there. JSON. Was there no place I was like adding? Oh, actually, let me see. Am I actually using this? Oh, I am. Okay. Okay. I believe that took care of the problem. That one checkbox. So we'll give it a little dash here. Let's take a look at this using NPM. Packages. This is interesting. So we have ordered parameters, but they're all optional. But the only one I want to use is actually this. So, and this is actually coming in just from the dev kit. All right. I think that did it. I'm actually going to downgrade this one from a dash to a question to make sure we actually verify that and mark it as like something I kind of am not sure it will fail or not sure it will pass. But let's look at adding these aliases now. This should be pretty easy, I think. But where will it be? It's actually not here. It'll be actually here inside the plugin itself. We'll want to do this. Okay. So let's say constant aliases. So we'll say then we'll say constant task. There you go. And for here, we're just going to create the empty targets. But then before we return it, we'll say for const excuse me. All right, it's alias equals task. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. All right. This is one of the times I wish it did actually format for me because I want to add here. So this one is just removing day. Right? And then we can do here. Part equals a yeah, I think that works. Actually, no, I just want to do like this. Or actually, let's put both of them. I think that works. There we go. That should give us all of our aliases. We will have to verify though, obviously. So we'll hit those. All right. And then let's get these published here. Project and package JSON. So check to see. Yeah, I noticed that. Let's make those adjustments there. In my package JSON here, 2.0.0. Let's just go through. And let's add one more thing here. And this is just like to review all Git changes in template repo. What is it? The kids have the stream on in the other room right now. And I think they are very tickled that they can see themselves on YouTube. So, oh, hang on. My son's calling. Hang on, y'all.
Are you supposed?
All right. I'm going to need to drop a break here too. I'm actually going to close out the stream.
Sorry, Dad.
So we'll be back here probably in like 20 minutes. So we'll hit that. We'll just throw this up on the screen. And this is kind of where we're at. We'll just need to verify these things and then we'll finish it up. So see y'all in about 20 minutes here. Peace. All right. No one goes in here while I'm gone.
Got it. I'm Eli, right?
Gotta mute it. All right, we are back. Let me put myself back up there. All right. So reading off where we are, let me go through. Let's take a look at this one. Let's just take a look at all the Git changes. Make sure they make sense because we'll want to push this up as a commit. I don't think we're actually going to do this right now. I do want to like properly configure NX release, but for now, I just want to use like the publish task, I guess, inside of each of the project JSONs, which we have just right here. Close the door, please. Avery. Avery. Close the door.
What?
Close the door. Love you. Make that change while we're here. This all looks fine.
Dad,
Yeah,
we're watching it.
I know. Love you. They're watching me in the other room and they're very excited. So while I'm looking at some of this stuff, I have to remark about my son. He gets so excited about these rap battles that happen, and I just do not get it. He's like, Dad, guess what? It's Kendrick. Kendrick is called out Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg. And I'm like, okay, that sounds really boring. But he gets really into it for whatever reason. And I just don't understand. I don't think we need this right now. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't think we need that as a change. We'll make sure before we actually commit and everything. But this all looks good. Okay. And I'll just. But yeah, I feel like the things that interest the younger generation just don't make sense to us in the older generation anymore. Like I am all for a fun song that's catchy and like has a good beat and all that kind of stuff. I do not care very much. Excuse me. I do not care, I guess, for rap songs, like who is getting called out or how clever a line is all that much. I guess sometimes I appreciate it, but I guess this specifically calling someone else out, I feel like is so exciting to them. I just don't understand it. Like it to me, it just seems kind of mean, I guess. Like why? What did Snoop Dogg ever do to you, Kendrick Lamar? That's what I want to know. And I also think I got this sneaking suspicion that all of this beef or whatever they call it, all of this is just fake and they know it works now. And they're just going to keep calling each other out and it's going to make more and more views or whatever, which, I don't blame them, but I feel like that's going to get very, very tiresome to me very, very quickly. Did we lose these things? Let me try restarting. Also, I know they are listening to me in the other room. So, and I think I hear them laughing at me calling out Eli for being so excited about this stuff. So, we've got a veritable party here. So it is definitely a full house tonight ahead of Thanksgiving. And that's great. I like that. Okay, so this is in. We're going to need to verify this before we, push or publish. Yep. I'll have to verify this. I want to make sure this looks good too. There we go. Last one. Huh. As we just never added this file before this commit. Okay. I think this looks good. So we're going to go ahead and run publish one more time. I guess before we do, let's actually, we have to do this just to make sure that on the local registry 2.0.0 is already occupied. So let's make, so that's done. Make another step here, make sure publish uses 2.0.0 project.json. All right. Other things we need to do. Let's do this in order. So last test to local sanity check it. We're going to do, after that, we're going to commit all changes for the 2.0.0 release. And then publish. All right, let's go through. Let's this one up first because this is what we'll do right now, actually. Just run the publish step. Excuse me. Somewhere up here. I actually probably want to check out. Oh no, I don't think it's there. Okay. All right, so we'll just do NX many-t publish. That should get these things up. There we go. Let's check to make sure. Go on to NXCloud real quick and just check to make sure they published right. Yep. Looks good. So 201. So we'll run it manually here. We'll go up a level. X create TS AOC starter 2.0.1. Our door has been opened. And it is now closed. I hear children out there laughing. If there's one thing I hate, it's happy children. And I think they're laughing at that even more. But, all right. So we'll create it in AOC. And we'll go and verify. Oh, interesting. I did not want that. Interesting. This specifically should have been to PM. Let's see what that's about. We'll go into AOC. Verify all the things. Let's bring up the checklist just to make sure we got it all. Okay, first is reviewing the README. Oops. There's this code in here. Make a new window. All right, so this is the project we just generated. So let's check the README. Yeah, there's no. Oh wait, there is a PM lock. All right, well, we'll address that later. Let's just go through the list in order. So the first one is just checking the README file. dayx.a.ts. Looks good. Copy and paste your unique actual data set into here. So we'll just say 1, 2, 22, 333. To run your solution, run NX day 1A. That worked. We'll say NX 1A. Actually, that did not work. Oh, I just had hit save, I'm pretty sure. There we go. 1A. It's fine. 1. All right. And for the sample, just do like that. We'll say, okay. I actually want to add that into the README explicitly. So let me make that adjustment real quick. So we'll go to update the README. One, 8. All right. And then create a new file, a.example. I'll just do some random stuff in there. Example. All right, all the aliases appear to work. Cool. So that's good. You can copy and paste the sample data into there. One second, let me take this phone call. All right, we're back. All right, the aliases all work. The README, I think, works pretty well. Let me make sure that this part reads all right. Split into 2 parts. Let's say provided for you for the second half of each day. Same rules apply for example and additional rules. Let's say running the solution with a sample or additional data sets for part B. All right. I'm going to call that done because I don't want to go back and forth on that more than that. So, review the README file. Done. Update NX. Update to the latest NX version. Let's just make sure that's here in the project we spit out. Yep. It's not like this is going to be a long running thing, so I don't want to like add a character or anything. We're just going to stick with this version. So we'll check that off. These we already verified. These ones, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's take a look. It's good. It is weird just because I'm curious. Interesting. Well, I'm pretty sure that's fine. We can remove that. So I'm going to mark that off as check. I thought for sure I had a checkbox here for PMPM. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So this didn't work entirely. I think I know why, but let's take a look. We'll move this down here. So we could always just revert things and get to just use NPM. I'd really like to use PMPM here if we can. And I think everything in the generator at this point, I think is set up to use PMPM. But I do think in the actual script that's going to call the generator, I feel like we must be doing something in there. So let me take a look. Yeah. All right. Let us save there. Let's go ahead and publish. Again, we're going to do 202 to the local registry. 202 and 202. There we go. And there we go. Sanity check it on cloud. Okay, that looks good. Hey, Avery, what are you doing, girl?
I was just running and I
Come here. There's all the dependencies with PMPM. That's good. I think that probably did what I wanted it to.
You don't filming the video?
What's that?
You don't filming the video?
No, we're still going. Yeah, you want to come say hi? Come here. I'll put your head right here.
Hi.
There you go. All right, get out of here. Love you.
Do you see me? I'm finished.
Close the door, Leah. Crazy. All right, let's make sure.
It fits my leg.
All right, that seems to be fine. No package lock. Things seem to be faster from what I could tell. So I'm going to check that one off. I'm a happy dude. I'm a happy boy right now. That was easy enough. All right. Mark that done. Let's test the local. So that's what, well, let's just make sure things run one more time. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. I am satisfied with the sanity check. We'll cross that off. All right. Last steps. This is the last mile of the last mile. So let's go to the project JSONs. Oops, wrong one. Let's actually just kill this one. Because I want to do, we'll add this. Here's like a last sanity check. Last sanity check with local registry turned off. All right. So kill this. So we want to go to project JSON. But not this project JSON. We'll just do 2.0. 2.0. Let's take a look at publish. Actually, I want to take a look at the publish script. Excuse me. Okay, I'm actually going to make this latest inside of the other two. Avery, get out of here. I know what you're doing. You just want to see yourself on the TV. Go, girl. They are crazy. All right. So we want to go inside the project JSONs here. In addition to this, we're just going to do latest, because this is the latest release. We want to do this to the other project.json too for the other package. There we go. That should be all we need to do here. I'm going to do a check actually in the package JSON. Yeah, that's still saying 2.0, which is actually what I want. It's interesting when we actually publish it, the package that was created matches the thing we provided at that command line level. I get at the command line argument. So interesting. All right. I think we are good. Next up, we commit all changes for the 2.0 release. So let's get add. Ready to release. Damn it. What? Did I just mess things up and get log? Oh, I'm not even in the. What in the world? There we go. Push it up. Beautiful. All right. Publish to real NPM. Here we go. So we're going to turn off our registry. This is the local registry we've been publishing to the whole time. We're going to go ahead and actually, let me run the script, I think. I'm actually curious. Was there like a stop? I don't know. Let's try this just in case. TS node. I feel like it wasn't going to like this. Cool. Free in TypeScript. Just to be sure. We've got that. All right, here we go. I feel like this might not work just because I might not be logged into NPM, but we will see. So we're going to run nx run mini publish. Yep, it failed. All right, let's take a look. I'm pretty sure I just need to log in with NPM. I'll probably end up turning off the screen for that. Yep. That's why I've imagined. All right. We tried that. All right. I'm just going to go to full screen on me for a second while I get this stuff entered in so we can authorize ourselves. Excuse me. It sent me to the automated passwords here. See if this one works. That's so weird. I wonder if that's a bug on their part. I don't think I like double clicked or anything, but okay. So I'm logged into the registry now. I'm gonna turn on the my screen again, and from here we can retry it. And there we go. I believe that did it. Let's see. I'm gonna open up npm in a safe window here. We'll just look for TSAOC starter. Two point oh. There we go. I definitely want to adjust these. But man, that was actually a good amount of downloads back when we first launched it. 750. That's pretty cool. I mean, 750 people were using it, and another 100 the next week. So and they're like leveled out. Obviously, this will actually be, if it does what I hope it does, it'd be kind of a cool install graph where you just see one spike every year around the same week. I do want to make sure adjust this. Actually, this one really doesn't matter so much. All right, hang on. All right. Almost done here. I do need to adjust these here too. Hey, Moe's. We are working on the template here for Advent of Code. And we are just finishing it. We actually just published 2.0. And we're just doing some sanity checks right now to make sure it's working. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Let's get this squared away. So pretty much, I think the only thing I want to do at this point is go up a level. And here we will simply just run npx create TSAOC starter. This hopefully will work with the one we just published. Boom. There we go. See. Okay. Okay. I think we are happy. I think I'm happy. Let me go through to the checklist one last time. We could just be completionists. So where did that go? Over here. Pulvis through the real NPM, check. Last entity, check. All right, just let's have some things for patching. Okay, so one of the things I want to patch in, if we can, I think this one's a must. We need to update READMEs. So we did this for the generated repo, and I'm happy with that one. But we want to do this for the published packages. So there's 2 published packages here just because of the way we need to run it. The one is the create the repo package, and the other one is the NX plugin that comes installed on the generated package. So we need to do that. Another thing I want to do is include watch for running. Include, let's just call it a watch aliases. Use NX watch. And then after this one, include optionally adding testing. Just or vtest. I think those are the things that are standing out to me as the biggest things we need. But I am very happy 2.0.0 is out. If nothing else, I would be satisfied with publishing it as it is. Although I really think this one's the main one. I think this one we actually really need to fix before I can talk about it. So we'll wrap up the stream there. Thanks to everyone watching. So I know we got 45 people across all platforms right now. That's pretty awesome. And we will be publishing or not publishing, but talking about this release on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. We'll do a blog post and probably I'll make a little video for it. And great stream. Catch y'all next time. Keep working hard.